Okay, let's do this. Hello everyone and welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name's Olivia and I have wanted to make a YouTube channel for the longest time, and I am so excited that I finally have the means to do that. I wanted my first video to be kind of like a get to know me / what is this channel gonna be about sort of video. So let's just jump right on into that. So like I said before, my name is Olivia, and the whole reason that I'm making this channel, starting making these videos, is because I'm going to be studying abroad in Salzburg, Austria for my fall semester of my sophomore year in college. And I am so excited about that. I feel incredibly blessed and lucky to be able to have this opportunity, to be able to get to explore a whole new country. It's just something I've always wanted to do and something I've always dreamed of doing, and just the fact that I get to do that is, I'm just so excited. Okay, so that's a little bit about me, and I thought that for the rest of this video I would kind of do like a study abroad tag sort of thing. And I've seen a lot of like tags before, and like I searched a bunch for a study abroad tag and I couldn't really find one. I found some made by people who are already studying abroad, and since I'm in my room at home, that doesn't really apply to me. So I made up my own questions and I kind of made my own study abroad tag. So I don't know if that actually makes it a study abroad tag or whatever, but that's what I did. Got the questions on my phone. So the first question I thought would be good to ask is, what country are you from? So I live in the United States. I live in California, and then I go to school in Oregon. And then I answered this earlier, but where are you studying abroad? I'll be studying abroad in Salzburg, Austria. And I honestly could not be more excited. I've heard such great things about Salzburg. It's such a beautiful place, you know, like Mozart was born and lived there, I believe, and like Sound of Music is based in Salzburg, or at least Austria, I know. And so that's super exciting. I'm so excited that that's where I get to go. I mean, there are countless of other great, amazing places in the world, and especially in Europe, that I would have jumped for joy to study abroad in, but I think Salzburg is gonna be the perfect place for me. So next question is, why did you decide to study abroad? I've always wanted to study abroad, or at least leave the country. I've never left the US before. This will be my first time, and studying abroad was just something I've always wanted to do since high school. It's always been such an interesting way of doing things to me, because you get to learn and you're still going to school and stuff, and not only do you get to do that, but you also get to travel and explore a completely new place. I honestly cannot be more excited. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Basically, the program that I'm doing is for the fall semester of my sophomore year, starting in September and then ending in December. The program is really cool. My college has its own center in Salzburg, so it's a little bit different than some other study abroad programs that I've heard of, where you have to like find your own apartment and you go to a completely different school, which is sort of true for us. But basically the way our program is that we live in the center that our college has over there, and then we attend classes there in the same buildings as well. And we do have one class that we take at University of Salzburg, but for the rest of our classes, that's at the center that we live at. And I think that's kind of nice, because if you are going to be living in a place that you've never lived before, it's nice to have that sense of familiarity. It's all going to be college students from my college that go on this program, which again, that familiarity is really nice. Other key points about the program is that we get Fridays off every week, so we have 3-day weekends every week. The weekends are going to be the primary focus of my videos and such. I'm planning on vlogging a lot just because I want to be able to share this experience with my friends and my family, and sometimes I think it's just easier to show people than to tell them, because it's hard to explain, you know, sometimes you have to be there for certain things, and if I'm vlogging, then my friends and my family will get to see that as well. My friends and I have a lot of travel plans. We want to go all over the place. I really want to go to Italy. The next question is, how did you find out you were accepted into your program? My kind of story behind this is a little bit different. I originally applied with the Salzburg program as my first choice, my school's London semester program as my second choice, and I didn't end up getting placed into the Salzburg program right away. I actually was put on the wait list for that, was eventually placed on the London program, which was totally fine, and I was totally ready to go to London and have the best semester ever in London. I really wanted to go on the Salzburg program, especially because two of my best friends were already going, and I was happy for them and I was happy for London, but my mindset was kind of just like, is there any way that I can get onto this program? Salzburg was where I really wanted to go. Not that I was upset about going to London at all. I was super excited. There were different aspects of London that were different from Salzburg that I was super excited for. For a good few months, I was set on going to London. What happened was my best friends and I were walking to one of our classes, and I was on my phone checking my email, and I got an email from the person in charge of the study abroad. He said, there's a spot open on the Salzburg program, would you be interested in accepting? And was like, oh my god. My friend next to me was like, what? Like, what's wrong, Olivia? And I took my phone and I handed it to her, and I was like, she read it and she started squealing. She was so excited. And then my other friend was a ways ahead of us, and she heard my other friend kind of freaking out. She turned around and she just looked at us, and her eyes got all wide, and she knew that I was gonna be able to go to Salzburg. Yeah, it was just kind of one of those really good moments in life where you're just so happy. My next question says, what are you most excited for? I would say I'm most excited to learn a new language. They speak German in Austria, and I've been trying to do Duolingo. I just haven't been able to keep up with it this summer, so I'm excited for that. And food. I love food. I'm so excited to try new food. The next question is, what are some of the things I've done to prepare? One of the main things for my study abroad program, I needed to get a visa in order to live in Austria for the semester. So that was kind of a big thing that I needed to do to prepare. We had to fly down to LA because the only Austrian consulate that offers visas is in LA for pretty much the entire west coast of America. And that whole process of preparing everything, you have to fill out a form, you have to get a bunch of different papers and stuff. That was probably the biggest thing I've had to do to prepare so far. And then my last question, finally, is when do you leave? And so I have a little countdown tracker to get the days. That says 19 days until September 4th, which is when I leave the country. So that's the end of my study abroad tag video that I made up. I can do this now. Leave a comment down below. Ooh, I feel like such a YouTuber now. Yeah, leave a comment down below if you have any video ideas while I'm there. Obviously I'm gonna be vlogging, but if you want kind of more of this style video where I'm sitting down and just talking, I can do that as well. I'm gonna close this video out. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you're looking forward to my study abroad experience as much as I am, because let me tell you, I am so looking forward to it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!